What a day for Falcons United. Winners in Madrid once again. This is becoming a very, very happy hunting ground for Falcons United. Hans-Dieter Dreyer, Gilles Thomas and Marcus Eining collectively all collecting just 4 penalties throughout the day. And with that, on time, beating the Shanghai Swans, who are denied a 3rd win of the season already, only on stage 4. That is how dominant the Shanghai Swans have been at the start of the season. And Falcons United taking their shot and making sure that they pick up maximum championship points and go on to win in the Madrid ring here. It has been a fantastic afternoon of Global Champions League, and what a win for Falcons United. Gilles Thomas clear in that first round. Marcus Eining clear in that first round. They were second last to go. And then with a clear from Hans-Dieter Dreyer and a 4 from Gilles Thomas, it then made them the winners of Madrid, finishing in front of Shanghai Swans and the Saint-Tropez Pirates. What a fantastic podium that is for them. That second round, the double clear second round from Saint-Tropez Pirates, enough to put them on the podium. We asked the question after that double clear, is this going to be enough? After faults started to fall for teams around them, it proved to be enough as the Saint-Tropez Pirates make a welcome return to the podium here in Madrid. Let's show you the final results to give you an idea as to what took place and remind you as to how things ended here in Madrid. This is a wrap of GCL Stage 4 in the 2025 season. A look at the wonderful ring and a reminder of the final results. Falcons United, Shanghai Swans, Saint-Tropez Pirates in 2, 3 and 1, of course. Monaco Comets finishing in 4th, powered by the Iron Dames, Rome Gladiators, Istanbul Warriors, and the Cunt Stars finishing in 7th place. Razorback International will not be too happy with their place in 8th, and Prague Lions finishing in 9th place. A look at the final results here in Madrid this weekend. Of course, there's the bottom half of the table, but we are very excited to continue this conversation and continue the talk around the Iron Dames project, because what has been taking place here for the Iron Dames is proving to be better and better and better the longer that this project goes on. You will recognize the studio guest. You will recognize her as already an LGCT Grand Prix winner back in 2023, and now she returns for the Iron Dames and for the Monaco Comets. Charles Sutherland, welcome to the studio. That is a big smile on your face. I imagine a very positive day for you today. I think people will be very happy that this project continues to shine. John, is that correct?
Yeah, we are really happy to have a strong team and to build something with everyone. It's the start of the season. We need to know each one, and the new couple and the new team rider, but we are really happy. Today we missed the podium for not so much. We have been a little bit unlucky. Jon touched very small foot, but today we finish 4th. That's good for the overall ranking. We pick up some points, but we are a little bit disappointed to be not on the podium, but I'm really happy with my horse.
As you said, you were just there, and after already success in Doha, you had a good stage in Doha. These are very good championship points that I think the Monaco Comets will continue to climb. Is that the conversation amongst the team, that you feel that this is a very true championship team for the Comets?
Yeah, Deborah say well, it's important to build the long-term result, not a short result, and that's really important to be very consistent, show after show. We start very well in Doha. We have been a little bit unlucky in Shanghai, but that's sport. But here we're still good, and we pick up some points, and that's really important for the rest of the season.
Talk to us about Dexter, your horse. For people who don't know him, tell us about him.
Dexter is a special one. It's for me, it's one of the best horses in the world. It's amazing. He's always good in the ring. He has scared about nothing. He has all the power, the super head, and super careful. I'm very lucky to have him.
Talk to me about round 2, because round 2 looked as if it was a little trickier than people expected. I think some of the riders had some difficulty with it. What for you was very challenging in the second round?
Yeah, for me the triple combination was not easy with 2 vertical A and B, but I have to have a good distance after the turn. The run was not easy, Especially for me, it's the first show on the grass this year. I didn't jump in Mexico, and my horse was a little bit fresh, and then after he jumped well, fence after fence.
In the first round, Yoli was clear. There was one fence going down and a time penalty for Yona in that first round. 5 is always a strange score because of that time penalty.
Yeah.
What was the conversation like at halfway between round 1 and round 2? What was the conversation?
Yeah, the 5 points was really bad for us, and we finished not on the podium with the 5 votes. But that's the sport. Yona tried to do her best for the team, and she need to take a little bit the time for his horse. That's the sport, but yeah, one penalty time, it's very dangerous for the results.
Absolutely. Well, listen, very nice to have you. We appreciate you always. I think that what this team is doing, what you continue to do in this Iron Dames project has been very inspiring. Keep it up. Unlucky for today, missing out on the podium, but thank you for joining us, and well done on a wonderful clear. Don't run away just yet. Don't run away just yet. Let's show you what this looks like for the final rankings as we give you an update as to how the impact of Madrid has affected the overall standings here, because championship points flying around for Falcons-Ward United, still a big haul for the Shanghai Swans. And because of that, there has been some major movements in and around the overall rankings on that table that has seen some significant change from Shanghai now to Madrid. Thank you very much to the Monaco Comets for joining us in studio after leg 4 here in Madrid. The Shanghai Swans still lead. The Canstars, powered by the Iron Dames, now in second on 83 points. Falcons-Ward United climb now on 83, and they've opened up quite a big gap between themselves and the team in fourth, the Monaco Comets. Now a 20-point gap between themselves and the Monaco Comets, and then it starts to get a little bit tight. Prague Lions on 61, New York Empire on 61, Saint-Tropez Pirates, Madrid Emotion, and the Razorback International all within 7 points of New York Empire. So the front 3 begin to peel away, and then from 4 down to 9, things start to get very, very tight. What a surprise it is to see the Stockholm Hearts, powered by H&M We Love Horses, all the way down in 16th place. It has not been a very positive opening quarter of the season for the Stockholm Hearts. Scandinavian Vikings on 35, and the Doha Falcons in the mix as well there on the bottom half of the table. You hear the music start to build up. You hear the energy start to build, and we're getting ready for the podium celebration as we go on to celebrate the top 3 teams here in Madrid for 2025. Falcons-Ward United, once again the champions, much like they were in 2024. Shanghai Swans and Saint-Tropez Pirates. Let's go and join the podium celebration.
And Gilles Thomas,
defending champions, Falcons-Ward United.
The winning back-to-back here in Madrid.
Pista verde, hierba del Club de Campo Villa de Madrid, el equipo ganador repitiendo.
The Shanghai Swans in second. Not a good performance from the team, but they couldn't make it 3 in a row. But it was Christian Elman and Katharina Romberg. She did her team proud. And then what a day for the Saint-Tropez Pirates, with their team coming out of the pack in this second round. It was Tom Watchman with that clear round, and matched by Mariona Martinez Bastida, as we get ready to present them the trophies. And there is Saint-Tropez Pirates coming forward to the left of our winning team. A contented smile on Hans Dieter's face there. And there's the presentation party. And Top's president,
so we invite our riders to
launching Global Champions Tour and Global Champions League. Part of the presentation party is on the right. The riders getting down so that they can make their way to the podium here in Madrid.
Veo que están ya bajando los jinetes y por
ready.
tanto vamos ya a invitar al podio al equipo clasificado en la tercera posición.
Just a
Nos
little
vemos ahí
adjustment to
un
the
poquito alejados.
peak cap
Así que,
of
por favor,
Hans
Mariano,
Dieter
vamos a acercarnos al
Dreyer.
podio.
Gilles Thomas getting used to these podium finishes.
que ha hecho la mejor remontada de la prueba, porque han hecho doble cero, el único doble cero de la segunda manga lo ha conseguido este equipo de Sandro
as they moves on, and here comes Mariano Martinez Bastida with a third prize, and is going forward, and alongside him, I don't know where he's got to, but Tom Watchman, here he comes, the young man sprinting forward. What a good day it is for him, coming forward onto the podium. Mean a lot to him too, a big moment for the young man, the experience that he would have learned. And then next up onto the podium, here come the Shanghai Swans with Christian Ullmann and Katharina Romberg moving up onto the second spot. I'm sure, obviously a little disappointed that they couldn't see it through, but actually a pretty good job done. The team in flying form at present.
One of our most successful teams across the nearly 10 years of this.
The Valkenswaard United continuing their strong performance, but their second win here in a row. First of 2025, but you just get the feeling it could be the first of many this year as they look to close the gap on the Shanghai Swans. Gilles Thomas smiling again, and Hans-Dieter Dreyer congratulated by his compatriots Katharina Romberg and also Christian Ullmann. Photographs being snapped away.
Our third place finishing team here, the Greencoats of Saint-Tropez Pirates.
Coming forward, Juan Carlos Vera, the Ganador Club de Campo Viejo de Madrid, presenting the trophy to the third placed riders.
Tom Watchman, el joven jinete irlandés, y al español Mariano Martínez Bastida, mejor jinete español del ranking internacional.
On behalf of Oxford Sport and the president of Oxford, Alvaro Arieta, will congratulate our runners-up here today in a neck and neck.
And so Xavier Everalta, the president of the Federation,
Don Álvaro Arieta,
comes forward
se dirige ahora a entregar el trofeo al equipo
and presents the runners-up prize to both Christian Ullmann and Katharina Romberg. But the winner will now receive their trophy and is presented by Jan Tops, president and founder of the Longines Global Champions Tour and Global Champions League.
Y ahí está Jan Tops, el presidente y fundador de la Global Champions League y del Longines Global Champions Tour, entregando el trofeo al equipo ganador.
Congratulated. Beaming smiles from the two riders, as you would expect.
Ganadores de esta Global Champions League con el equipo de Valkenswaard, segundo gran trofeo que se llevan de Madrid, pero no se van a llevar solo ese trofeo, se van a llevar algo más, porque se van a llevar un muy buen recuerdo. El patrocinador es Marqués de Riscal, y aquí tenemos con nosotros a don Pedro Aznar, director comercial nacional de Marqués de Riscal, que va a entregar también
one more prize to be presented, this trophy to the winning team.
Un magnífico regalo que seguro que van a agradecer mucho. Buen vino,
Commercial National de Marqués de Riscal,
para el equipo ganador en esta
presenting
prueba.
the trophy.
Tremendous sponsors here at CSI Madrid, tremendous supporters of Global Champions League through Madrid in Motion. Market de Riscal, represented by Pedro Aznar, National Commercial Director, presents a trophy on behalf of the sponsor of both legs of the GCL today, and a magnum, if not larger, of Market de Riscal Rioja there to our winning team as well.
Bueno, pues se han hecho la foto y ven que los patrocinadores salen huyendo rápidamente, se conocen bien la historia, porque es el momento champán, es el momento de abrir
and then we get ready to soak the winners. They're getting, and they're going to get plenty as the champagne is sprayed all over Gilles Thomas, and Tom Watchman making sure that Gilles Thomas knows that, well, stinging the eyes of the young Irishman. But I'm sure he's going to enjoy that performance, and indeed Hans-Dieter Dreyer and Gilles Thomas do enjoy that as they celebrate the moment here in Madrid. Great performance. thrilling conclusion, nerve-wracking at times, but that man, Gilles Thomas, was as cool as you'd like. Katharina Romberg can feel mighty pleased with her effort, but sadly for it just came up
we'll get them
a tad
reunited
short.
with their horses and go for the traditional finale to our ceremony here, remembering that our Copa del Rey competition tomorrow in the colours of Casa Seguros. That is a 6 p.m.
Lap of Honour will take place.
And then on Sunday, the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix here of Madrid. We hope you'll come back and join us for more incredible action across the weekend here at Club de Campo.
Hans-Dieter Dreyer getting on the leg up. Gilles Thomas as well to enjoy that winning feeling again in Madrid for Gilles, as he did 12 months ago, accompanied by the hugely, well, much admired John Whittaker last year. But this year, he's had plenty of experience around with Hans-Dieter Dreyer and Marcus Henning as they get ready for the lap of honour in front of this crowd here in the evening sunshine.
Thanks to them, and our congratulations to our top 3 teams. Pirates finishing
on they go for the lap of honour.
To third, and then that battle between the top 2 teams that went the way on the clock alone to Valkenswaard United. Shanghai Swans having to settle for
what a day here in Madrid. Still plenty more action to come here. Got 5-star action tomorrow, and then we got the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix, and Gilles Thomas, I'm sure, will be hoping that it can be another big weekend in Madrid. But we've had a thrilling day here. Valkenswaard United continuing their love affair with Madrid because they've won again, beating Shanghai Swans in a thriller in the evening sunshine in Madrid.
Under the Madrid sunsets, it is Valkenswaard United that are champions in 2025, much like they were champions in 2024. It is becoming a very happy hunting ground for the men from the Netherlands who continue to enjoy success here in the Spanish capital. Hans-Dieter Dreyer with a fantastic clear, Gilles Thomas with a 4 in the second round, and it proved to be enough and fast enough to see them go on to be crowned champions of Madrid once again. Some wonderful podium shots, a wonderful lap of honour, and we will have the Valkenswaard United team come up and join us in a few moments' time to get some thoughts, to get some reaction to completing the double in Madrid over the last 2 seasons. Let's not underestimate the importance and the brilliance of that podium finish for the Saint-Tropez Pirates. That wonderful double clear in round 2, ensuring that they get onto the podium. Let's get some reaction from our third place finishers.
Okay, go. Well, Saint-Tropez Pirates back on the podium for the first time this year in 3rd position. Tom, I want to start with you. It's your first time on the team as well. It's not a bad way to begin.
Yeah, delighted. Yeah, couldn't have gone any better, really. Yeah, very happy.
In terms of the atmosphere in there today, being in Madrid, just how good was it?
It's brilliant. It's a class show. Ground is really good, stables, the warm-up, everything. Great atmosphere, and yeah, the course was also, both courses very, very well built, so yeah, very happy.
Mariano, how happy are you?
You're very happy.
I know your English isn't absolutely perfect, but I know that you're incredibly happy. That cheer when you both landed, to get double clear as well, you were the only team to go double clear in the second round. That's some feat.
Yeah, it was brilliant, sure. After round 1, we both had 1 down, so to come back to 3rd was good because we were in 8th, so yeah, I was very happy with that. Probably didn't expect the podium after the first round. But
actually, after round 1, what were you thinking might be your positioning?
We had a different horse, and Mariano came into the team, so bit of a fresh start. So just do as well as we could, I suppose.
It must be interesting because I saw you watching the board quite a lot as well. When you're watching it and you're seeing other teams not gone, are you going, oh my goodness, we actually might get there?
Yeah, even when I came out, I didn't think we'd have a chance of a podium, but to end up on it was brilliant.
Well, huge congratulations. Both go and celebrate. Well done.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Some wonderful reaction from the Saint-Tropez Pirates. We already had Tom Washburn in the studio a little bit earlier on. A young man doing some wonderful things in the world of show jumping. And a podium like that on the GCL stage is going to do him the world of good and will certainly boost his confidence as well for the rest of that 2025 season. We'll hear from the Shanghai Swans in a few moments' time. They'll be very disappointed to have missed out on first place, but in this championship run that they're developing in the early stages of the season, they'll be smart enough to realize that this second place finish is a big championship points haul that will do them wonders in further reiterating that real championship run. So let's hear then from the Shanghai Swans. Katrina Romberg, Christian Allman give us some thoughts on their second place finish.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. The team are with me now, Christian and Katarina as well. This seems like to be a bit of a dream team. I know the second round didn't go totally according to plan, Christian, but from your view, just tell us about it.
Like from the team point of view, very good. We saved the leading position, I guess, and second place, so I'm really happy. With my round, could have been better, so I was trying to leave the poles up, one down in the middle of the course, and I had not a super feeling, I must say, so I put pressure on Katarina. This was not what I wanted, but she saved it and brought it home, so I'm happy about that.
Katarina, how did you enjoy that pressure that he put on you? Were you aware of the time that you needed to get?
Actually, after number one, when the speaker told you have to be clear and fast, I knew that I have to speed up a bit. But yeah, I don't have the fastest horse. I tried to be fast in the end. It was the second place, but still very happy.
It was so close. But let's just look at Shanghai Swans as a team this season, because you are dominating at the moment. 2 wins and now back on the podium again. You can't be unhappy about that.
No, for sure not. We have a very strong team. Katarina is joining for this year, and she delivers like unbelievable. And with the two very good horses, whatever she jumps, so it's a big plus for us. And I think also Ben, Daniel, myself, we have 1 or 2 more horses for this season. So for the moment, it looks very good.
Do you think that this could be the season for Shanghai Swans?
I hope so.
Let's hope so. Huge congratulations, back on the podium again. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Shanghai Swans giving us some thoughts and some reaction. What an outstanding weekend for Katarina Romberg. Christian Allman, well, smooth as always, jumping clear in the first round, 4 in the second, but unfortunately losing out to time. Falcons White United going on to be that much quicker, that much better, and that much faster. And because of that, they've now made it a victory in 2024 in Madrid, and they come to 2025 and they do much the same here again. In fact, Gilles Thomas was back in this very spot almost 12 months ago, this time joined by Hans-Dieter Dreyer. Congratulations, gentlemen. Welcome. Hans-Dieter Dreyer, Gilles Thomas. Gilles, you're making a habit of coming to visit me in Madrid. This is a really good ground for you. It's becoming that, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the show, and also my horses, I think.
I think it's more. I think it's becoming a very positive thing. Hans talked to me about today. It looked as if it was very comfortable for Falcons White. I didn't get the impression that there was pressure and stress. It looked very comfortable. Was that correct?
Yeah, I think we are a really good team. All of us, we have good nerves, I think. We had pressure, but we had to stay quiet. And yeah, I think we rode some good rounds today. I was a bit unlucky with my fold, and I'm lucky to be in such a good team with such good riders.
Gilles, talk to me about that first round. Luna looking very good, jumps clear. The team goes into round 2 on double clear. What was the conversation like between round 1 and round 2?
Yeah, it was actually not so easy because also Marcus is a good horse here. So we had to make a decision who will ride round 2. But I think luckily we made a good decision.
When you are keeping a man like Marcus Eining out of the team, it tells you that there's a lot of firepower in this unit, correct?
Yes, indeed. yeah, I think we already knew before we were coming here that if we had a bit of luck and if there was a good shape, we can end up high. And yeah, that was the thing today.
Hans, talk to me about round 2, because it seemed a little trickier maybe than people gave it credit for. Where do you think, other than the triple, because everyone spoke about that triple, what do you think was really challenging about round 2?
It was a really tough class. Yeah, in my round it was the triple combination, because it was the sun and the shadow. My horse, he was a little bit spooky there. But all the course, it was really tough. But we have a super show and a super ground here. The horses, they jump really good, and we are happy to win today.
Gilles, was there a concern that when the fence went down, that if another one comes, we know how quickly you can move off a podium late in a day like this. Were you getting a little bit nervous then for those last few fences that came up, or did you still feel that things were looking really cool, that Hermitage was still feeling very smooth?
Yeah, my plan was a bit, if he would make a fence or me an early fence, then I would ride a bit faster for the time, because if we get another one, then we are on 8, and then I think a lot of teams on 8. So that's why I turned already from 1 to 2 inside. But then the end of the course, I tried to stay calm and just finish the course clear.
What is the plan for Cannes, gentlemen? Do we know? Hans, what is the situation? Has there been conversation around what Cannes will look like?
I think we have the same team there, no?
I'm not going to Cannes.
You will not go to Cannes?
Me, I'm going, and Marcus is going there.
I think Oliver.
Oliver, I think, yeah.
Okay, it looks like it'll be a good team as well. Yeah. Gentlemen, congratulations. Lovely performance. You're becoming the Kings of Madrid, which is a wonderful title to have. Congratulations, Hans-Dieter Dreyer and, of course, Gilles Thomas. Successful in Madrid once again. Back-to-back wins for Valkenswaard United. They are making a real habit of succeeding here in Madrid. And big championship points as well, by the way. Let's not forget that the overall ranking, maybe that's a good time to bring that up for you. That overall ranking has made a real change now because, again, of those changes, because of that points haul for Shanghai Swans today. Saint-Tropez Pirates making up some ground, but Valkenswaard United are putting up a major points haul. So again, thank you very much, Gilles Thomas, Hans-Dieter Dreyer. You may be on your way, gentlemen. Enjoy the night in Madrid. Shanghai Swans currently lead on 96, Cannes Stars on 83, and now Valkenswaard United level on points on 83 as well, as we once again get an idea of how those front three are starting to pull away from the pack. A very healthy 20-point lead over the Monaco Comets. Are we now looking at a possible 3-horse race at the early stages of the season between the Shanghai Swans, between the Cannes Stars, and between Valkenswaard United? The joy of this is that it's still very early on in the season, and there is a lot of time for things to develop. There is a lot of time for movement to happen. And any stage win, maximum points, and you can see teams like the Stockholm Hearts, the Basel Cosmopolitans, and even the Istanbul Warriors making up serious ground. For now, we thank you for joining us here in Madrid for the Global Champions League. Stage 4 now officially done and dusted. Congratulations to Valkenswaard United. From a GCL perspective, we say good night, thank you and goodbye. And the next stage, of course, coming up, where there's plenty of Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix action to enjoy as well. For now, good night.